Welcome back to the Dawn Show. We're talking about the journey to healing and whether or not you care or know that it is Breast Cancer Aware or Breast Health Awareness Month, right? As Dr. Beth would say. In truth, what you can learn from Dr. Beth is for everybody. It's losing the stress and gaining the sleep and gaining your health and taking control of your health. That's really what we're talking about. But we want to bring on Ann Clark, who's a breast cancer thriver and Bucks County Breast Friends Liaison. How are you doing?
I am doing well, Dawn. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a real pleasure to have you here. So tell me your connection with Beth and what it means to be a thriver and a breast friend.
Mm-hmm. Well, my journey started with Beth way back, actually 8 years ago. I could even tell, and this is why I really want to impart this to women out there, to really know your body, to really give self-exams, and to trust your gut. Because for a year before I actually met Beth, I had had a thickening in my breast, and I just didn't trust it, kept going to doctors, and ultimately it was early stage of breast cancer. And that's what really brought me into the expertise of Dr. DuPree. And then beyond that, it went from being a survivor of that breast cancer, and I don't want to just survive anything, I want to thrive. And I think a lot of the holistic services that have been provided to me and to my numerous breast friends have helped me really say that I can call myself a thriver.
This is amazing. So 8 years now,
yes,
and you're healthy.
Absolutely.
Look at you. You look
I'm very
great.
I'm very
Thank
healthy.
God.
Yes.
And not only
yes.
does she take care of herself, but she's there to guide other women on their journey. And I've been told over and over again, this Bucks County Breast Friends support group, it's not like a support group. Nobody wants to join the sorority,
No.
but when you're in the sorority, you find out that it's an amazing group of women and men who have not just had breast cancer, but figure out how their lives can be enhanced after breast cancer.
Right.
So what do you do differently now? And actually Beth was talking about the foods that are great for us, like the colorful veggies and, especially turkey or not red meat, but if it is red meat, then it's not the hormone-induced stuff.
Yes.
Salads and fruits and all that good stuff. But what are the things that you avoid?
What I avoid, I absolutely, if I'm eating meat, it has to be organic.
Okay.
I stay away from pesticides and injected hormones into my meat. I do eat a very whole grain diet, but I have to tell you, in all honesty, Dawn, even before I got breast cancer, I was active. I was young. I was 43 at the time of my diagnosis. And a lot of our girls coming into our group, we aren't your, when I was diagnosed, you thought you had to be in your 70s, you maybe were obese.
Right.
We don't, if you came to our support group, you would clearly look at our group and say,
young, fit people.
Young, fit people to a large extent. However, there are things like stress that have definitely been a component. A lot of us are type A personalities in a sense, and so we have to let go of a lot of things. But diet, exercise is important. It is definitely about stress management as well. And it's about really for us as a support group, the focus is to get through surviving this, to really thriving it, to really reclaim our lives of health. And
what do you mean by breast friend liaison? What is that?
Well, as the facilitator for the support group, our Bucks County Breast Friends support group, I serve as a liaison. I bring concerns and matters from our support group to the Healing Conscious Foundation board. They back us. I mean, it's amazing. Our girls can take courses. We can have yoga, Pilates. We can have
VMS Thrivers.
We can take an exercise program at 8 weeks, boot camp type, and reclaim our bodies.
Healthy cooking classes.
Yes, healthy cooking classes.
Thrivers retreats.
Yes.
We try to provide things that standard insurance doesn't cover, and it allows our breast cancer survivors to not just survive a diagnosis, but to thrive after a diagnosis. And those are things that we're missing, and that I couldn't practice medicine without them. And so since I didn't have a way to, get it from an insurance company, I had to start a foundation. And luckily I have an older sister, Ann, who is our executive director now, who believed in the vision and the mission. And she's like, listen, I've got the business acumen to do this, and I'm on it. Mm-hmm. And she is on it. She has been, she's been our executive director for almost a year, and we are light years in 1 year from where we were previously, because she stays focused on that goal. And she says, you can go be on the TV show. I'm going to be at home pushing the pencil, sending the emails, making sure that we have the funding to provide these services for everybody in our region. So
Which is amazing. And I want to thank you. We're going to continue our
thank you.
conversation when the Dawn Show continues.
Thank
Right
you.
back.